West Sussex say beachfront homes are now at imminent risk of collapsing into the sea following a storm at the weekend. More of the beach has fallen away. The council is due to replenish the shingle tomorrow and has more money to shore up defences. But local people say the only long-term solution is to put a hole in a long shingle spit which encases the harbour. Well, David Allard is there for us this evening. David.
Well, Sally, the tide may be out now, but when the tail end of Hurricane Bertha hit Sussex at the weekend, the effects were felt here at Pagham. Here's the difference. On Friday, the distance between the edge of the beach and the homes was 12 metres. That's now down to 7. And although around £2 million has been spent here on sea defences over the past few years, the danger to these homes is greater than ever.
On the edge, there's only so far these boats can be moved away from the encroaching waves. The shingle defences here drastically eroded.
We are furious. We really are furious. If you can't see it every day, you probably can't understand it, but it is frightening.
The council says it'll be here tomorrow to replace the shingle.
We've got contractors arriving first thing. We've also been in close contact with the Environment Agency, and they've pledged us 400 tonne of rock also arriving tomorrow morning to help bolster up the defences.
But people who live on the seafront say make do and mend solutions are doomed to failure.
Well, I think I call that rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic.
Since the local government secretary Eric Pickles visited in February, £70,000 has come from the Environment Agency and £100,000 from Arran District Council. That's being spent on more rocks, but they're still in Norway.
The long shingle spit behind me has grown substantially in recent years. It's now got protected status because it's home to a colony of terns, but it's also the cause of the problems here.
Currently, all the water flowing into and out of Pagham Harbour runs in a channel parallel to the beach, scouring and washing it away.
The only sensible option is to cut through a spit. If you do anything else, it will prove ultimately to be a waste of money. And that's been done 3 times in the past. We know it works.
Cameron can go to Eastbourne and promise £2 million within half an hour to rebuild parts of Eastbourne Pier, and yet we are sitting here with our beach being destroyed week by week.
When houses fall in the sea, which they will, we shall want answers as to why they didn't listen to us the last 10 years. We feel we're going mad. Nobody's listening to us.
So a lot of anger here. Arran Council say they have properly considered the hole in the spit option. It's not just a question of money. They're not convinced the sea wouldn't simply outflank it. But the residents are desperate. They're willing to take on the management of this. They commission their own studies. A lot of red tape involved though. And even though more rock and shingles are arriving tomorrow, well, there are real fears about what the next storm will bring, Sally.
David, thank you. Man has died after taking part in a mass cycle ride through Surrey, which was hit by yesterday's torrential rain and strong winds. 36-year-old Chris Cook suffered a sudden cardiac arrest and collapsed yesterday at Newlands Corner near Guildford. He received medical treatment but was pronounced